This is the making of Titanic, the musical. Over the next month, we will follow the Players Theater in Sarasota, Florida, as they prepare to launch Titanic, the musical. From auditions and rehearsals, we'll see set building, costuming, and finally, we'll go backstage at the opening night. So join the cast and crew of the Players Theater as they put on a very ambitious production of Titanic, the musical.
Yeah, I'm Jeffrey Kinn. I'm the artistic director here at the Players Theater, and we are doing auditions today, and it's always a lot of fun. We love bringing in new talent, and so of course we're excited about Titanic. We're of course excited about Smile. We're auditioning for both shows. So when a performer comes in, they get to audition for 2 shows, 2 directors, and 2 teams. So these are the teams that we have, and maybe I'll introduce each director and then they can introduce their team. How's that? So this is Michael Newton-Brown.
Hi.
Michael, you want to introduce your team for Smile?
Yes, I will. I'm directing Smile. This is my musical director, Deirdre Regal. This is my choreographer, Kelly Barnett. And this is my stage manager, Leona Campos.
Beautiful. And then our second show, of course, is Titanic, the sink that we hope to ship, or the ship that we hope to sink.
Do we ever?
And that is Bob Crisolini, our director.
Hi, I'm directing Titanic, as you can see. And this is my team over here. Stage manager is Patty Abadi, and our music director, Mr. Todd Lindemann. And we're real excited about doing this show. There's 46 actors needed to play over 100 roles, so we've got our work cut out for us.
The audition process is usually a day, and right now we're into about hour number 4, and so we're all a little punchy at this point. But we always want to give each actor, of course, their time. So we're doing a good job so far. We're staying on time. We're giving everybody their chance to shine. And that's what it's all about. And look, everyone's still smiling.
And we're not at each other's throat.
We're not at each other's throat. Of course, the issue is when you have actors auditioning for 2 shows, you have directors who may want to cast them in each show. And really, I think there's no way they can do both. Is that correct? No, because of things. So the actors at some point would have to make a decision, and or Michael and Bob have to duke it out as to
we can duke it out. We love each other.
As to who, which actor goes into which show. And really, it really comes down to just logical common sense. And then I actually get to come in and play on that a little bit at the same time. If they have questions or anything, I try to help out if I can. How's that? Was that good? You know, we get soup to nuts, of course. We get the people that we all know, and you can kind of tell in the auditions that there's people that have been on our stage a lot. We don't try to give them any sort of special treatment. We always make sure that we give them their time. But then we also love to give attention to the brand new people because they're the lifeblood of the community theater, you know, so we want to give them their time. So we always give them, and you know, you may have noticed that we tend to cut some people off, we have to, but some people we let do their thing just so they get into the habit of auditioning so that they can do better. But we've had a great turnout. Each audition, you never know how many people are going to show up. We usually give them 5-minute time slots, and then we just juggle them back and forth. There are people who are ready to dance right now before we take our next little break. But we're on schedule, which is a great thing, and we're going to have a little green tea and a little coffee and a little break, and then we'll come back and talk some more. How's that? Perfect. So we're going to take you in order, have a great time. We want you to do well. You know, that's what it's all about. You know, I always say go big or go home. Just go and have a great time. We want you to do good. And yeah, get all your coughs out. And have fun, all right? Okay, great. And I'll turn it over to these guys, and we'll see you out on stage.
We'll see you in the audience.
Come on this way.
You know, just see what you've got, Bobby.
That's part of getting along. We have to. We're auditioning 2 shows at once. We've always done it this way. So this shouldn't be a surprise.
So what's the answer here? What are we doing?
We need 1 dance audition. We need 1 group of music that everybody does, just like we've always done it ever since I've been here.
Is Nancy back in the studio?
I think.
Okay.
Okay, well, everyone's after me to make sure things keep moving, and now we're adding another dance.
You know how we can keep things moving? We talked about it. We really don't need monologues. We can hear a first sentence and say, that's good, thank you very much, so they don't get offended. We don't need a 1.5-minute monologue that a lot of people do. Because we can tell. That's what callbacks are for.
8 bars. They can sing, they can't sing. I know.
That's all I need. 16 bars of music and 2 sentences. I'll know.
Well, I'm telling them 90% of them are going to get cut off.
That's right.
Absolutely.
So that's out there.
That's right.
Okay, if you guys can work it out, work it out.
Okay.
That's just not what I expected, but that's okay.
Well, we're not,
As long as you know what you're doing.
it's us.
It is you.
Different.
I know, you are.
As we would say, Jeffrey, that's not our first day at the rodeo.
I
That's
know.
right.
I
It's
think-
not our
I
first
know.
rodeo, and we'll make this thing move.
You
Okay.
got one right
Oh,
already.
great.
Hi, I'm Bob Trisellini, the director and choreographer of Titanic, and this is more of my team. This is Nancy Collegiero, who is my assistant choreographer, and my partner Bob Nosal, who is my personal assistant. So it takes a huge team to put on a huge show.
What are some of the challenges about the Titanic show that you're looking at?
Oh, the fact that there's so many scene changes and so many characters, and we have to sink a ship. All right, onward and upward, monsieur. Curtain time.
You guys ready?
Yes.
Piano by the X, and when you do your monologue, there's an X in the middle of the stage, the red. So Shelley, if you'll come this way, and make sure you say your name nice and loud.
Do you want us to do the monologue first?
Whatever
or
you
the-
want.
Okay. Hello, Miss Shelley, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Where are you starting? I'm gonna,
Music?
if you play the intro, and then we only need to go up to... Let's get one thing straight. I never saw the red shoes. I never heard of the red shoes. I don't give a fuck about the red shoes. I was going to New York to be a rockette. Because there was this girl in my town, Luella Heiner. She'd actually gotten out. She'd made it in New York. She was a rockette. Well, let me just tell you, when I started out doing theater, I was in high school, and I kind of gave up until that time, till I moved to Sarasota, and actually came and auditioned here at the Players, and was lucky enough to be cast in Miss Saigon and 9, which was 2 seasons ago. And being a part of this theater has actually changed my life. It's all volunteer, and I work a full-time job all day and then come to rehearsals all night, but I tell you what, it's made me a better person. It has enriched my life and given me so much passion to give back to the community in this way, and I absolutely love it and love being a part of it, whether it's ensemble, whether it's a secondary lead role, it doesn't matter to me, just giving something back.
Thanks, Dave. Can you come to callbacks tomorrow at 1 o'clock?
Yes.
Pick up some of the sides on first-class passengers, honey.
Okay.
Maintenant, par le deux allégé, Louis X à peu près ce langage. Et bonjour, monsieur de Cobo, que vous êtes joli, que vous me semblez beau. Sans mentir, si votre ramage se rapporte à votre plumage, vous êtes le phénix des autres des bois. A new life, what I wouldn't give to have a new life. One thing I have learned as I go through life, nothing is for free along the way. 3, 4, okay? And cross and back and cross and back and 1. 6, 7, 8. So you're going to step on your right. You're going to turn under. Okay, at that point, both your arms go like this. He's right behind you. Now turn to look at him, and you're again in dance position, and it repeats one more time. Step, kick, turn under, arms come up, and have a sharp up.
This could go actually.
Auditions. Stay tuned for Part 2 auditions.